Hello, friends. Okay, so yesterday, or 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, I don't even remember what it is. I don't even know what day it is. Anyway, I read something and it was like, we aren't in love, we're in love with the idea of being in love. And I think that that describes my life in so much clarity. That doesn't make sense, but it describes my life so well because I feel like in all my relationships that I've been in, I don't know that I've actually been in love. I think I've just been trying to fill a void of something missing. And I've fell in love with the idea of being in love and the idea of having someone and whatnot. And I feel like we as a generation, we have so much pressure to like be in a relationship or be happy. Like you go on Instagram and you see all these things like, oh, perfect boyfriend, oh, perfect girlfriend, all these relationship sites, all this stuff, and it's like, hey, I want that. Like I want that. Like I want to be in love. But it's like, so then we start settling and we start just going for absolutely anyone just because they make you feel a certain way. Maybe they make you feel pretty, maybe they make you feel less lonely or something like that. And I don't know. And then we just like convince ourselves that we're in love with them and we are in a relationship with them, and maybe we go through some tough shit with them. And I don't know, I just don't think that's really love. Like I don't know that I can say I've ever been in love before. I thought I was, but I don't think I was. Like recently I was talking to someone and I realized like I don't really like that person. Like they're not the person who I thought they were, and I feel like I created a person, a version of them, a better version obviously in my head, and that made me like expect so much more from them and like actually think they were better than they actually were, and that I deserved them and they deserved me or whatever. And it's like, no, that's not the case, like at all. Like I didn't fall in love with them at all, but like I fell in like with the person who I created, and the ideas and like the thoughts that went through my mind and like made me think that I liked him, but I don't. And I feel like that we actually do that now and we don't necessarily realize it. I feel like kind of like what the article is saying, like how we settle for people because we have a void or they make us feel better about ourselves, and that's why we like be with them or whatever, because we want them to fill that void and we want to feel more wholesome, I guess. But it's like, I feel like you have to look at deep within yourself to do that, and you have to genuinely love yourself. Like I can't tell you how many times I've read something like that. It's like you can't find love or you can't love someone unless you love yourself. I'm just like, that's so dumb. Like what does that even mean? But like now, as I've like been through more things and like started reading and like thinking about things, I think that's so true. Like I feel like you have to find yourself and you have to find what you love about yourself, your flaws. You need to find you just need to like really, I don't even know, like you just need to like learn about yourself, and you need to build up your confidence and your independence and your happiness. You need to not rely on someone else to make you happy, because that's sad. Like that's a sad world if we had to all as a whole rely on someone else to put a smile on our face. Like that's scary. But I think that you have to go through a self-discovery process and, you know, start stepping outside of your box and like doing things that maybe you don't feel comfortable doing, and it really like expands your horizon. Or do something that will make you build your confidence, your independence. Do something alone. I know so many people who, like, as simple as this is, like don't even go to the dining hall by themselves because they're scared of being alone or what people will say. I guarantee you no one gives a fuck about you and what you're eating. You just need to do things like that so that you can gain your independence and like confidence in being yourself and being alone and stuff like that before you can then open yourself up to be with someone else. And yeah, I just feel like we need to stop being in love with the idea of love and stop forcing things and really find something deep within ourselves so that we can then share that with somebody else. And then make sure that when we find that someone else, make sure that that someone else deserves us, deserves you. You're a great person, and even though you may not think about it right now, you're strong, you're independent, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're great, everything. And you need someone who's gonna make not being alone, it's gonna make being in a relationship way better than being alone and more beneficial. Not for your emotions, not for your happiness, but more for your your well-being. They need to make you a better person than you are right now. They need to maybe improve your mind, make you think in different ways that you never have, and maybe, like, I don't know, just make you a better person. I feel like you need to make yourself a better person before you can allow someone else to make improvements on your life. And that's what I have to say. So, moral of the story, don't be in love with the idea of being in love. Find yourself, and when you're ready, or you think you found yourself and find someone else to complement yourself, make sure they're actually someone who will improve your life and will keep you moving in a direction, in a positive direction, or whatever. Okay, peace.